Who is the most popular god? If there were voting, surely the maximum votes will go to Lord Ganesh. In today's Ganesh Chaturthi special, we are going to tell you the 5 most famous names of Lord Ganesh and 5 interesting stories about him that will make you say, "Oh, I never heard that one before." His most popular name is Ganesh. It is made up of 2 words, Gana and Ish. Ganas are those beings who are companions of Lord Shiva on Mount Kailash. They are mostly the scary types, like Bhoot Ganas and Pret Ganas, ghosts and spirits. They have their own different forms and their languages. The Ish or Lord of these Ganas is called Ganesh or Ganesh. Another of his names is Ganpati, which means the King of Ganas. The second name is Vighneshwar. It is also made of 2 Sanskrit words, Vighna meaning obstacle and Ishwar meaning Lord. So the meaning is the Lord who removes obstacles, the God who takes away the thorns in your path and makes your work successful. That is why when starting any new work, people remember Vighneshwar so that the task goes smoothly. The third name is Siddhivinayak. Have you wondered why so many celebrities go to Mumbai's Siddhivinayak temple? The secret lies in the name itself. Siddhivinayak is composed of 3 words. Siddhi, which means success, Vi, which means special, and Nayak, which means hero or leader. So Siddhivinayak means a special leader or god who grants success. The fourth name you must have heard often in the Aarti. Ekdant Dayavantachar Bhujadhari. This name is the easiest to understand because Ek means one and Dant means tooth. Since Ganesha has the head of an elephant, his teeth are also long like an elephant. But instead of 2 tusks, he has only 1. Hence the name Ekdant. Why does Ganesha have only 1 tusk? I will tell you in a little while. Stay tuned. The fifth name you must have heard in the mantra. Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Dev Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Hey Vakratunda, O one with the curved trunk, O great-bodied one, O one with the luster of 1,000,000 suns, O Lord, always make all my tasks free of obstacles. If you look at any picture or statue of Lord Ganesha, notice the trunk. You will see that it is always curved. If you have ever seen a straight trunk, let us know in the comments. Now let's hear some stories about Lord Ganesha that you may not have heard earlier. Why is Lord Ganesha worshipped before all other gods? The answer lies in his birth. Once, goddess Parvati wanted to take a bath. She created a boy out of the dirt of her body and infused life into him. She asked the boy to stand guard while she bathed. After a while, Lord Shiva came there. He did not know anything about the boy. When the boy stopped him from entering, Lord Shiva grew angry and cut the head of the boy off with his trident. When goddess Parvati returned, she was furious. To calm her down, Lord Shiva asked his followers to go out and bring him the head of the first being that they encountered. The followers met an elephant first and brought its head back. Lord Shiva put the elephant's head on the boy's body and revived him. He also granted him the boon that he will be worshipped before all other gods. This boy was none other than our Lord Ganesha. Why are Tulsi leaves, which are considered very auspicious in Hinduism and offered in most worships, not offered to Ganesha? Believe it or not, there is a romantic story behind it. Once, goddess Tulsi saw Ganesha in deep meditation. She was captivated by him and proposed marriage. Ganesha, being a brahmachari, celibate, refused. An angry Tulsi cursed Ganesha that he would be forced to marry not once but twice. In return, Ganesha also cursed Tulsi that she would marry a demon. In due course of time, both the curses came true. Ganesha married Riddhi and Siddhi, and Tulsi married the demon Shankchud. Why does Ganesha have only one tusk? When Rishi Vedvyas decided to compose the Mahabharata, he needed a great writer for this monumental work. Lord Brahma suggested the name of Lord Ganesha. Ganesha agreed, but he put forth a condition. Rishi Vedvyas must not stop in between in his narration, because if Ganesha's pen stopped, he would leave. Rishi Vedvyas also put a counter condition that Ganesha must not write down any verse till he had fully understood it. The terms were agreed upon, and the writing of Mahabharata began in full speed. While writing, Ganesha's pen broke. Such was his dedication as a writer that he immediately broke off one of his tusks and continued writing with it, and his pen never stopped. Since then, he has been known as Ekdant, the one with a single tusk. Why does such a great god Ganesha ride such a tiny vehicle mouse? There are many stories about it. The most famous one is that once in the court of Indra there was a Gandharv called Kronch. One day, by mistake, he stepped on the foot of a rishi called Vamdev. The rishi cursed him to become a rat so that everyone would trample him. Kronch became a gigantic rat and created havoc in the hermitage of sage Parashar. The sage approached Lord Ganesha for help, who created a noose and captured the mouse. The mouse begged forgiveness, and Ganesh allowed him to become his vehicle. Why are Ganesha idols immersed after worship? People install Ganesha idols in their homes, temples, and pandals. For 10 days, they worship them with devotion and celebration. After that, it is time for Ganesha to return to his abode. Water symbolizes the supreme Brahman from where Ganesha came, and immersion signifies his return there. In today's age of pollution, it is very important that the idols are made only out of eco-friendly materials and are colored with biodegradable paints, not harmful chemicals. This will ensure that the lakes and rivers where these idols are immersed will not get polluted. If we take care of this, then we will receive Ganesha's blessings and the earth would also remain beautiful. So these were 5 stories about Lord Ganesha. If you have enjoyed them, then please like, share and comment. Also, do not forget to subscribe to channel Mahabalak. Ganpati Bappa Morya.